Let's see. That'll be cool. Hmm. Sad. It's just because the sun is over there, so I'm like, but I'm not trying to switch over there. No, that's whatever. Okay. Um. Hey there. Happy Mars Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / Predictions. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below. But you see, for this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / Predictions, I'll be channeling with there's Mother Azuli, who is supporting the collective highest good in their spirit. If you look up Mother Azuli, you'll see that she's a voodoo goddess. She is a low of love, beauty, lavishness, luxury, prosperity, and passion. And she's a protector of women, children, and outcasts. She has a knife in one hand and Tijon Petro, her son, in the other. She has a cut on her face, and some people say it came from a fight that she had with her sister. Some people say that it's because people tried to cause her harm. So that's where his mother is weekly, and I'll be channeling with her for this week's Mars and Weekly Forecast / Predictions. If you hear an extra sound during the video, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I won't handle if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And let's begin this week's Mars and Weekly Forecast / Predictions. We're gonna start with the I don't have my singing bowl, whatever. I didn't feel like bringing it out here. And then whenever I'm outside anyway, I don't really do the extra stuff because nature and the natural stuff is just gonna naturally do it. Anyways, let's start with the journal summary. So we have some numbers and then just some notes here. So the numbers that have been very prevalent lately are 444, 144, 1313, 888, 333, 222, and 123. The first note we have here is keep everything together as best as possible. Do not go too off course. And that's when it comes to your lifestyle, your diet, or your money. And it's something about homeostasis. Like, you know, sometimes like your body and like when it comes to homeostasis, of course things like fluctuate and stuff, but like be careful of going too off or whatever. Then the next note we have here is people who do the work and those people who don't do the work for real. And then finds you weird when you don't relate to their struggle or lack of temperance or the hermit card. I'm gonna say it again. When I write, okay, it sounds a little choppy sometimes, but I know what I'm talking about. So people who do not work, and those people who don't, no, people who do the work, and those people who don't do the work for real. I guess we don't need this song. People who do the work and those people who don't do the work for real, then they find it weird when you don't relate to their struggle or the lack of the temperance card or the hermit card, if you guys know tarot or whatever, because there was a lot under that umbrella, but I chalked it up to just being like the temperance card and the hermit card, just having yourself together and actually doing the work. Then the next note we have here is wisdom divinely guided. Then the last note we have here is be aware of your attention and influence. What and who is truly for your highest good and the highest good. Can I still put this down? No, we're not going to put that down. As soon as I was about to put it down, saw the mosquito. Frogs, come do y'all job. Frogs and spiders and stuff, come do y'all job with the mosquitoes and stuff. What is going on? But anyways, so that's the journal summary or whatnot that I got from that was very prevalent. So we're gonna go on to where we are currently in the planets. Currently, we are in the age of Aquarius, where there's rebellion, revelation, humanity, changes, epiphanies, realizations, and awakenings. Within that, we are in Cancer season. Cancer season started on June 21st, 2025. Is gonna end on July 22nd, 2025. Cancer is known as the following. I'm sorry, I'm scared. Okay, Cancer is known as the following. It's known as the crab. It is the I feel sign. It is a cardinal sign. It is a water sign. It is ruled by by the moon. It is a divine feminine sign. The pearl and the opal are the gemstones associated with Cancer, and the breasts and the stomach are anatomically associated with Cancer. The moon card and the chariot card are the two major arcana cards in the tarot deck that are associated with Cancer. And Cancer is described as the following: home, mother, gentle, conservative, feeling, nurturing, defensive, contemplative, self-protective, and sensitive. Often retreats into themselves, especially when they're hurt. Indirect movements they sometimes have indirect movements. They tend to avoid direct confrontations. They're a dependable and caring soul. Well, the Cancer energy is a dependable and caring soul. It is hospitable and likes things. It likes things with history on it. So yeah, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say out of that because I wrote it down. Today is today is Tuesday. No, today is Mars Day, aka Tuesday. So I'm gonna mention where the moon is at, because it changes daily, and I'm gonna say where Mars is at. So currently the moon is in the first quarter moon in Virgo, and the Mars is currently in Virgo, and it's gonna go into Libra on August 6th, 2025. So the first quarter moon means the following: action, resistance, and the force of obstacles start. Obstacles, decision making, stress tests. Things can become more difficult or tedious due to leaving your comfort zone, putting yourself out more, doing more than usual to pursue manifestations, get through it. This phase is meant to energetically this phase is meant to energetically help get you through obstacles. If your intentions were planted during the new moon, your hurdles at achieving these goals are experienced. Sorry, someone's passing by. But anyways, if your intentions were planted during the new moon, your first hurdles at achieving these goals are experienced here. Challenges, decisions, and actions. Be prepared to make decisions and keep your cool. Make decisions that will ultimately bring about the outcome of your previously set intentions. To help act on intentions and goals, keep a to-do list, a journal, or a calendar. Physical, have a physical representation of writing and acting out intentions. And then the moon in Virgo means the following: values, taking care of the details in everyday life. Values errands, can be nagging, complaining, fussy. Appreciate simplicity, a need to feel useful. A love for helping others, can be overwhelmed by pressure and stress, uncomfortable with too much attention. Expresses a need to there's going to be a need to express, a need to analyze, attend to details, and macromanage. Can be restless and nervous. Routine, reliable, trustworthy, practical. Can be shy at first. Can be self-critical. Body awareness, intimidated, uncomfortable, schmexually. Self-effacing, kind, skeptic. Can be criticizing of blind faith, emotions, and dreams. Order, cleanliness, strong urge to organize, analyze critical details, focus on health, diet, nutrition, fitness. Great time to work on projects. Okay, I did put it there. I'm gonna write something extra though, because it's starting to stick out more. Oh no, I did put it there. Okay. Then okay, yeah. So yeah, great time to work on projects. And then the Mars in Virgo means the following: productive, busy, goal-oriented, practical, getting things done, handling a variety of tasks at once, can take on too much, can be complaining, overcritical, nagging when angered, not much of a nuisance, a bother, not much of a nuisance nor easily agitated, protective about their system, their way of doing things, worried, nervous, could be about what they produce, can be a perfectionist, likes organizing, planning, and tracking goals, can be pragmatic or express cutting criticisms when it comes to anger, sexually thoughtful, shy, in your head, interested in pleasing your partner, fast and focused achievement, great time to plow through tasks that have been put off, tasks getting done efficiently. Routine plans started here are more likely to stick. Taking action of physical taking action on your physical mental health can be self-critical or critical of others. Cut some slack, be gentle. Detailed productivity, assist with balancing budgets, planning for the future, learning a new trade or a job hunt. I apologize for the sun and stuff like that. Like, I would go over here so it could be like, but I really don't want to. The message matters. Anyways, so the summary of the whole thing I have here is mother. Something overall just feels mother. The energy of Cancer and Virgo together just gives me mother. And then we have like Age of Aquarius there, cosmic mama. So something mother. And then the next thing here, I'm just gonna go through it. Summary. Mother. Beware of passive aggressive energy. Nurture and care for yourself and for others. Discernment, okay? Discernment when I say that. So self for sure first, right? And others, but discernment, whatever that means for you. The details on something. And then shoot. Yeah, that's why I said it. So I said that because the part with Cancer where it says Cancer likes history on it, and every single time I think about that, I think about when, because I watch a lot of HGTV and DIY TV and all that stuff. So I was thinking about, every time I think about, what you call it, history on it, I think about when they go and they visit the houses and whatever, and they go like house searching and stuff. And some people like like to have character in their home. So that's what I always think about when I hear some with Cancer that they like history on it. It's like it gives character. They like the older stuff and stuff like that. They don't like the crisp and stuff or whatever, because it gives like the home character. So yeah, something about the details on something, and then I'll just put here HGTV, charm, and this could be related to someone who is thinking about buying a home, renting a home, or something like that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when it came up. But yeah, so that, and then meekness. Something about meekness, being meek, and look that word up, MEEK. And then yeah, don't be too hard on yourself nor others, and focus on diet and health. Yeah, there's something with diet and health and nutrition. And then take care of things with grace. And when they said, when I got that one, not like they take the things I'm referring to, the things that you got to take care of with grace is your home, your health, lifestyle, and yourself and others. Some of y'all, maybe this really refers to your children, you know what I mean? So take care of your children. Make sure that they're eating properly, okay? Because make sure they're eating properly. I'm not going to get on y'all about that. Watch the stuff that they eating, that's in there. Do not get the stuff with the blue and the red dyes for your children. Okay. But I don't know if this is what people are thinking about, maybe like with the children and stuff, as a mother, or there's just something about that in general. We're going to do card reading. So I got y'all down there. thing that I hold my camera up, or not my camera, my phone up there, it broke. And I don't feel like getting it, a new one, anytime soon. It's not that important. Other things are important in my life right now, so we're gonna deal with this for now. If that means any, oh gosh, no, I'm gonna leave it on. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. And if I'm cracking everywhere, I'm so sorry. I'm not really, but I'm just gonna let you know I'm cracking. Okay. Can't we just take a walk after this? All right, so let's go. Beyonce's looking. I gotta actually, like, you know, yeah, I gotta listen to some stuff. I gotta do stuff, but it's in my head, so I'm gonna say it out loud. Something about look at that horse, look at that horse. And, you know, the setup is like this, so pardons, you know, for how everything is. But like I said, the message. Anyways, yeah, I'm so happy the birds. I hope you guys pick it up because I'm so happy the birds are singing right now. Yay. Oops, sorry, my stomach. Let's put it right here. Just give me a little real quick because that's why I don't like doing it in the car, but okay. Nice. Bottom deck, which is a summary of the clarity cards that came out. Wow. Ace of Lanterns in reverse. Top of the deck, use you're watching this right now, is Ace of Synths, which is Ace of and Ace of Lanterns is Ace of Cups in reverse. And then the Ace of Synths is the Ace of Pentacles. Just real quick, I don't want to lose it and then like the message will come out later. Oh yeah. Heavily people going through breakups, separations, whether it's like romantic, friendship, family, business, whatever it is, a situation, lifestyle. I feel like it's more like lifestyle, health, and all that stuff, but whatever it is for you, people are going through that, and you guys stay strong through it. Do not stop working on whatever you're working on. Do not. Yeah. Do your best to stay on top of everything and keep the vibrations high. Thank you. Transmute it somehow, like transmute it or something, you know, because we're not supposed to hold it in or like ignore that stuff and everything either, because that's when we get like disease and all that stuff that you know, all the stuff. But like, I don't think we're supposed to be stopping right now. So we're especially in the first quarter moon. So anyways, in Virgo. Anyways. Bottom of the deck, which is, yeah, I'm in the, ooh, it's family. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the card that came out is, do you have red hair? Like red, orange hair? That would be so cute. I love when people have red, orange hair. But anyways, bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the card that came out is True Self. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Strength. Oh, man, yeah. They're very adamant because there's like repeating cards everywhere. Let me do the charms and then we're going to go in there. Well, Mother is Lily. I apologize, Mother is Lily. I ain't going to lie to you. Sorry. You're going to do it because I'm not trying to get too hot or anything. I don't mind the heat. If I wasn't recording right now or in like where I'm at right now, I really wouldn't mind. I would just sweat. I don't mind the sweat and I don't mind the heat or anything. It doesn't bother me. It's just like I'm here. 111. I'm here recording and I just don't want my phone to start acting weird. Anyways. Look at that horse, look at that horse, look at that horse. Okay, because it's not... I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to keep... Please don't slide. Just, can you stay right there? Please. Por favor. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, put that right there. Maybe we could all just do that like right. Yeah. We could put that like that, and like that, right? Okay. So do, and then do. Do, and then do. Okay. So for this week's Mars weekly forecast predictions, the card that came out is Strength, and also the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And then bottom of the deck, which is the summary of those two cards, is the Nine of Cups. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Three of Swords. For sure, there's something with the bat. And you know why? I literally turned back and I thought I saw a bat. I think it was a bird, but in my head, I thought it was a bat because of just how small it was and the way the wings were moving. It could be a bat. You never know. But just real quick, dipped out. And then to clarify the strength card, oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Like, it just keeps, like, it's not, like, behaving over here. Please don't fall. Just stay right there. Like, stop being an a-hole. Just stay right there. You don't have to move. Okay, so to clarify the strength card and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, you got the Three of Muskets, which is the Three of Swords. You got the Three of Muskets, which is the Three of Wands. Then you got the Nine of Lanterns, which is the Nine of Cups. And then you got the Empress card. The Oracle card you have here is Manifest. And I will do the charms afterwards. I'm so sad that this thing is acting up right now. Okay. Ooh, message. Oh, heavy message. Heavy. I see 333 here. 33, 333. A lot of y'all are seeing this. Y'all will see this. It's confirmation or whatnot. Message. That's my message number specifically, 333. There's something about communication, something here about maybe message, yep. There's something here about those that you mingle with often, your environment, influence, what you call it, society, social norms, social media. I said communication and everything like that. And like how any of this or all of it is like affecting you or something that this is talking about. And then there's something here about an end of a cycle. Something is closing. It's like there's the end of a cycle. Someone could be going beyond or transcending, or there's a situation or something is going beyond, is transcending or whatnot. There could be some travel. People may be moving or whatnot, changing environments, changing maybe you're in your hometown, but you're moving away from your hometown, and all that stuff. So there's like movement. There could be literal movement, like people traveling for real, like moving, or there's some type of travel. And then there's something like of how like traveling and like influence, and how like you travel. This is why people travel and stuff like that. Part of the reason, like, to get more of a wider perspective and all that stuff. I'm not gonna go into the rabbit hole. Yeah, so travel. There could be something about sports, for anybody, athletes, something about teachers or education or whatnot. Ancestors could be here as well. I feel like they are though. They're always here, but ancestors could be here as well. So there's something with all of that this reading is talking about. And there could be something really heavy about, man, both of that. There's something really heavy about happiness. There's something really heavy about a breakup, a separation, some type of disappointment. Some of y'all are going solo dolo. Y'all single. Some of y'all, I feel like the way that the cards are reading as well, it's like a separation, an ending, or whatnot, a breakup. But it's not like, it doesn't seem too sad. And if so, I feel like you need to, figure out a way to transmute it, or not allow it to stop you from being at your highest self, or happy or fulfilled. Oh. Be strong, you are infinite. Be strong, you are infinite. Like, if it's not this, there's gonna be something else type of energy. I used to get that a lot. my whole life. Like, there was just this thing where it would be such like a painful or hurtful like end or breakup, and I'll just be very sad, very down, and then something else will come along, but even more, like it'll be even more too. So maybe it could be something like that. Be very confident and strong. You need to, or Mother Zuli is acknowledging that. Pats on back. Yeah, it could have been a friendship group, or a business partnership, or maybe it's like your job, somewhere where you're working with people, or you're working with someone. Also, if it's not anyone, and this is for yourself, you know, you solo dolo. This could also be, what you call it, just like you separating, you cutting something off, like something's ending, or like you separating from it, or just something just ended or it's cut off or whatnot here. And it could be a project or something. Sorry, hold on. Oop. Okay. Yes, be very strong during some type of separation ending. I'm telling you, if it might throw people off. I don't know if there's something with people working together and all that stuff, and I don't, like, things ended and all that stuff, but like, what were things working when it was like happening or something? There was like a subtle thing there that was like it wasn't even working or something. Maybe that's why it ended. I'll move on. Abundance. Abundance, and you're good on your own. You're provided for. Something there like that. Oh, some of y'all are thinking about family like hard, whether it's like, you know, husband, wife, children, or it's like the whole community. Like, it is your husband, wife, children, but it's also like, you know, the godmothers and fathers and the aunties and uncles, you know. And I feel like, yeah, this ending or breakup, I don't want to sound so cliche, but don't let that make you think that you will never have something. I don't know. I'm gonna move on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to even laugh at this type of stuff either, because like, I know people could really be hurt, and I know pain with my Scorpio moon ass, but I like, but I don't mean to laugh, but it sounds cliche, and sometimes people don't like that because they think you're repeating stuff. But sometimes cliches come from something, like I always say, and it's just this whole thing of that or whatever. You just gotta be strong. Just because something didn't work out with someone or people doesn't mean that it can't work out with some other people or someone else. Or like, if it's a situation, doesn't mean that it's not gonna work out with somebody else or something like that. Please don't do that, because then you're gonna start like manifesting that. Like, you gotta be careful with that energy. That's the devil right there. Read I think that's one of the things that is said in that book, but I already knew it in my head. What's it called? It's basically telling you how the devil tries to trick you through situations and stuff like that. And one of it is that. It's like when you go through something heartbreaking or disappointing or something like that, like, you think everybody else is going to be like that. You think that you're not going to be able to find or whatever. But like, no. You transmute that. You heal that and all that stuff. And you just move on. You do better where you can. And just be careful of like creating that for yourself just because something happened or whatever. No matter how many times it happened or how long it's been or whatever. Yeah, the devil's a lie. But anyways, yeah, Strength card and the Three of Pentacles came out for the Mars and weekly forecast predictions. There's something here about, yeah, it's like be strong. That's so cute. Everything is working out for you, working out for you, working out for you. Everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for you. Yeah, be strong, be confident during the ending the breakup, or something that has to do with some type of delay or something with a project or something that you're working on or a job. Overall, bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. Summary of the Strength card and then 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is for your happiness, you know? And that's why I always be thinking, that's why I think in my head too, when I'm just not in that space and I'm like, but it's like, Chanel, like, just do this right now. And like, future you will thank you for like, you will be in a better space. If you just do this, even if you feel this, future you is gonna be like, thank God. You know what I mean? Yeah. Keep going, stay focused. Be careful of anything holding you back from your fulfillment, happiness, your cups being filled. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, 3 of Swords. Yeah, currently y'all going through, currently y'all going through a breakup, separation, with the peeps I just said in the beginning, family, friends, romantic, job, something, situation, thing. It's like you let go, or it's something about you need to let go, or you let go. You let it, you the one that let it go, or someone let it go to let someone be free. And it has to do something with love and everything like that. To clarify, the Strength card and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Muskets, 9 of Lanterns, and the Empress card. The fact that the Empress card is this reminds me of the Wild Robot. If y'all get tarot and y'all get what specifically this is and da 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 da, yeah. I don't know why it gives me Wild Robot. Oh, this could be okay. Some of y'all, this could be with children too. Like, I don't know, something with children, maybe inner child and family too, and there's some type of like separation and whatnot. And then somehow y'all thinking about family, but sorry. 3 of Muskets, 9 of Lanterns. Okay. So either y'all think this is what's happened, so I feel like some of y'all may think that the end of a breakup is like the end of abundance, the end of your cups being filled. Oh, that devil is a lie. Like, I'm so sorry. You're gonna manifest that, I'm telling you. That's a lie. Ooh. If it's not that, right? It's something about, it's like freeing. I'm telling you, it's freeing. And like, it's something about being free and open enough to like even allow like more to be poured into you. Freeing in order to be able to have this love or have your cups filled. And even if something ended, you're abundant or whatever, or you're a creator. And also, please don't take the whole thing of you're a creator lightly. I'm telling you, because don't take it lightly at all. Because like when you're a creator, just anything with your energy, like you will definitely create it. And this is why I'm saying to be careful with your mind. And one of the readings, at some time ago, I did mention something like that there are synchronicities and intuition and stuff, but we do have to be careful because one, I have two things or whatnot, and this is just me personally, okay? One, like there's this energy that could come and like play on that, and then it could like start doing synchronicities and play in your face, and you gotta be careful. That's where you gotta be present and know yourself. Or two, like you could just start manifesting that. So you know what I mean? So you just gotta be very discerning and be careful, whatnot. You be aware of things, that things can happen and stuff, but be careful of like saying this always happens. Or that whole thing of like when good things happen, you're like, okay, where's the don't do that. No. Cause then you're gonna not have it come up, and it's gonna come up and you're gonna be like, oh see, I always knew. And it's like, no, because you said it. Manifest. Manifest. Oh yeah, and that's the positive delusion that I be talking about. Just because you got $0 in your account, hell no. You are rich. You are above this. You are universally rich. You got a trillion, a Google amount, because Google is a number. And I always like pride myself on that, because way back then I used to read a lot of books, and I used to come to school with information, and then at times they will like say that I was lying or that like I made no sense. But I was like, no, I read this from a book, or I literally like searched it. And they told me, and I remember the teacher was in on it one time about how like, I was like, oh, do you know like Google is like 100 zeros or something like that? I said, and my teacher was telling me to stop lying and all that stuff. I was like, bro, this is my teacher. He's supposed to be teaching me, and he don't know that Google is 100 numbers. I think that's what it is. Sorry if I'm lying. But anyways, so it's just that, whatever. It's like good, there's good delusion and stuff like that. Like even though you have like zero in your account physically in this 3D realm, and we are not going, they want me to go into that rabbit hole, but I'm not going in that rabbit hole of how like they can physically in 3D make things happen. So like synchronicity, and that's what I mean, you gotta know yourself. No, you got a Google amount of money in your account. Ooh, hey, Grand Rising or good day, Mrs. Priestess Ruby. Okay, yeah, I know I be right because I be having the information and people be trying to play me, and I'm telling you. But anyways, sorry, I be going off. But we have here manifest, clear or obvious to the eye or mind. And it came upright, so I'm going to read the upright meaning. Dreams, family, focus, magic, premonitions, and third eye. So it's definitely about family. The fact that out of all this, family, what sounds out of the ordinary out here? Family, there's something about family for sure, and just something about y'all connections and stuff like that. It's so deep. Yeah, so dreams, family, focus, magic, premonitions, third eye. Then, since it's upright, I'm going to leave the blockage position out. We're going to go to the divination position. You will begin to take full responsibility for your reality by changing your thoughts and beliefs. You will understand that you can reshape the past, present, and the future by changing your perspective. Action position. See your ideal future in your mind's eye and feel yourself living it. Do this consecutively for 11 days. And here are the affirmations. I create my future. I am becoming the best version of myself. We have here Leo, Libra. Yeah. Leo, Libra, and Taurus. You could be any of the signs of the sign, could be in chart, could be the energy of this reading, could be a planetary place, could be anybody around you, all that stuff. We have your business, which is a gemstone, is used. I love bismuth. Do you guys watch Steven Universe? I think bismuth was in Steven Universe too, but I love bismuth. Bismuth. It could be used to ease symptoms of isolation, both emotionally and spiritually. That's why I'm sorry if like I cackled or something like that. I didn't mean that. I don't mean to be mean or weird or something like that. Because I know it can be painful. I know pain. So my bad. But yeah, eases symptoms of isolation, both emotional and spiritual. Great to work with during open-eyed meditation, introspection, and contemplation. So there's something heavy with y'all with like third eye meditation, stuff like that. Helps with technical skills such as computers and computer programming, non-traditional solutions to to problems, helps with shifting perspectives, seeing possibilities, helps entrepreneurs with focus and determination, helps deeply process thoughts, feelings, and needs, vitality, and focus. Boom, baby. What does it say there? Helps with. Yeah, and that's the over where I was saying to be strong. Keep doing the work. Business was putting in work, you know what I mean? She was like a builder and stuff like that, technology and stuff. So love, 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 love makes the world go round. It's always love. I was singing that the other day. I was humming it. I don't know the words. I just know the love, 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 love makes the world go round. And something with that is over by the 9 of Cups and everything, where I was talking about the love and everything. Oh, we got gemstones up in her. I'm telling y'all, it's something very. I gotta get into it myself. We have here labradorite, which is a gemstone. It helps with magic. It protects you while you sleep. It helps with transformation, inner and outer protection and healing. It increases faith and trust. It removes disappointments, insecurities, and self-doubt. Get it? It says it removes disappointments, insecurities, and self-doubt. This is what we're talking about. I'm telling you, you gotta get it. Get labradorite. And then strengthens physical, emotional, and spiritual life, boosts self-determination, sharpens psychic abilities, keeps you safe and prepared when expanding consciousness, ability, interdimensional traverse, and it empowers your spiritual growth. So yeah. Stay strong. Yeah, some of y'all are for sure moving. I just saw something there, sorry. Yeah, some of y'all are for sure moving or like are getting stronger. Something about oh, and then here we go. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And then something about getting stronger and more confident. That's about it. There's infinite ways to do things, do something, to transmute and handle something. Oh, that dog's beautiful. But yeah, that's that for this week's Mars Week for your sexual addictions. Not the topic, whatever. If you feel like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me a separate day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And peace out, y'all. Boop. 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 Yeah. Oh, really? That's cool. Steve, they had it on what you call it, on Family Feud. Oh, they cool for that. Yeah, Steven Universe. I love that show. When I found that show, I was like, I'm Garnet. I am Garnet. Okay, and what she's about? Yeah, I love Garnet. That is me to the T. Okay, and then my favorite person who is like voice acting for her, Estelle. Yo, they used to try to clown me, yo. So they used to try to clown me and say that like I look like Estelle. I guess they were supposed to be like a diss or whatever. But I'm like, I like Estelle. I like Estelle. It's kind of like this one woman told me that they used to make fun of her and say that because she was super huge. She was like Megan Thee Stallion huge. She was tall. So they used to make fun make fun of her and say, "Oh, you're an Amazon. You're an Amazon." And it's like, thank you. Like, I'm an Amazon. I'm a strong, tall woman. Thank you. And now Estelle is like, Garnett, thank you. But yeah, peace out. Y'all have a great day. I'm gonna be out.